The Volk 3M. Oops, that's the wrong one. Now you guys are here for this one, right? Yes, the Cubicle Custom Review. So I've had this cube for a while now. It's had a lot of time to play with it. It's a really good cube. It's actually, it was my main right out of the box. The only problem with it, the only problem that I had with it was just a bit too fast and uncontrollable. So every time I would try and do a session, it would be way too fast. I could do like U4s with one flick. So I tightened it up 3/4 of a turn on every side, and now it is like the most fantastic cube I've ever used. This is the first and only cube that I own that has gotten me a sub 18 average of 5 twice. And I've dropped my times down from about 23 seconds to about 20. I did that with, I don't know, I think within the first few days of having it. I think it's even lower now. I've been getting consistent sub 20 solves on average. Like, nowadays when I get like 22-second solves, they're bad. I haven't really been solving though with like a competitive mindset. I've just been solving to keep my fingers moving. So I'm not in the least bit in practice mode, but hopefully that's going to change within the next couple of months or so. I'm going to see if I can find any competitions to head to, but I don't know if that's going to work out. There aren't many competitions here. Other than that, the basic specs of this cube you can find pretty much anywhere else. You can find them, with Crazyback Cuber, JR Cuber, Uber Cuber. You can find all that everywhere else. And there's a car. There goes the neighbor. Anyway, if you want to hear the specs from me, the cube is 55.5 millimeters, so it's a half a millimeter smaller than my previous main, which is the Ganair I do not know the weight of this because I'm really lazy and I didn't want to do any research before I made this video. But it's pretty simple. It's just small cube, very good speed, strong magnets, very strong magnets. I can feel them even when I'm turning fast, which isn't usually the case with most magnetic cubes. What the heck am I doing? Okay. This cube is going to be my new main. I did recently buy the Volk 3M, which I have here. I'm still putting a lot of work into this, seeing if it will become as good or maybe even better than my GTS 2. But I just don't think it's going to. It's not as good as some of the others that I've tried. That could just be due to the tensions. The tensions are somewhat tight. On a few sides anyway. I mean, that side's pretty loose, but this side's tight. It's still a good cube. I usually just use this to warm up and for one-handed because it's slower for one-handed, which I like. I've been getting some consistent 30-second solves with this. So I do like this cube. It's just not the same as some of the others that I've tried. I had a friend who used the Volk M as his main for a long time, and his just was by far the best Volk I've ever tried. I do want to see what the Cubicle Pro Shop's Bulk Power M feels like. I do hear that the Bulk M is a lot smoother and a little bit faster than this one, so I want to try the Bulk Power. There are a lot of mixed reviews on that one, but I think I'd try it out myself anyway. But back to the important cube. This cube is great. It's my new main. I don't use it for one-handed because I just find it a little bit too fast and unstable when I'm only using one hand. But it is getting better as I, tension and just like go along with it as I see fit. I think I'm just going to keep it where it is right now and use it for two-handed. Just because it's so good already and I don't want to ruin it. Because I'm just not really that great with setting up cubes. But we'll see where this cube takes me. I'm going to use this in my next competition. If I can find one soon, that would be awesome. But like I said earlier, there just aren't very many competitions where I live. So we'll see how that goes. On the subject of the Bulk M, since I brought it up, I will be doing a just small review about this cube since everybody has done a review on it already. It's one of the older Cubicle Labs products, and it's just I think it would be kind of stupid to do one since you can find a Bulk M review just about anywhere you go. So I'll just do a small video in the future about my opinions once I've found a great setup for this cube. It's a pretty good cube already, but I don't think it's gonna, change my Angstrom Cubicle Custom GTS 2. I just don't think it's that good compared to this one. I do want to try the Angstrom cubes though, like under the actual Angstrom name, see if they're any different, especially for the Vulk. I am a Vulk enthusiast. I think the only flagship cubes I don't have are the newest iterations of each cube, so like the GTS 3 and the Bulk Power. I do not have an SM, although I probably will be getting one soon. I hope. Or maybe I'll just be getting the X, the GAN X, with interchangeable magnets. I'm not sure. We'll just see how that rolls. But that's going to be all for this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.